Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today what we have here is a Ruijie Reyee RG-RAP52-OD. And guys, honestly, I like the performance of this one. But before anything else, I would like to say thanks to our friends from Ruijie for sending us this unit to test and try. Without further ado, let us unbox the unit. As you can see guys, there is no PoE injector included in that access point. But fortunately enough, Ruijie also sent us this unit, the RG-105-PB3. This is a gigabit smart cloud managed router with PoE. So meaning that this router would be able to power that access point. Without further ado again, let us try to check what is included inside this box. For the specification of the RAP52, this is IP65 dual band 2.45 GHz Wi-Fi network, 1267 Mbps of bandwidth, single gigabit Ethernet port, and it is already mesh capable. I'll just include a link on the description below for the full specification. And of course, we also have here the RG-105G-P-P3, and it's a cloud managed router with PoE. And I'll also include a link on the description below for the full specification for this one. But we won't be doing an official review or official overview on this router, but it will be on a separate video because the video will actually take long if we will also include the functionality of this managed router. Okay? And let's do the configuration. Okay guys, now for the configuration, I'll show you on how easy to configure this RAP52 is. In your case, you might already have your piso Wi-Fi setup box, and at the same time, you have your own PoE managed router or switch, or maybe you have your PoE injector that you can be able to use on this RAP52. In our case, we're going to use this RG-105G-P-B3 as our source of power, and at the same time, our connection to our main modem router. For the connection, if you're buying this one as well, you can connect your red LAN cable or any color LAN cable to the one port coming from your source of internet. In our case, this red cable is directly connected to our main modem router from Converge. And at the same time, this black LAN cable is the one connected or powering on this access point. You can plug it at the bottom of this access point. And after that one, we're good to go for the configuration. Okay guys, for the configuration, you can download the Ruijie Reyee application on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. And in our case, we'll be using an Android phone. So after that one, let's load the application. Guys, you need to create an account to be able to use this application. Okay? Now, in this one, what do we have here? Okay, piece of Wi-Fi. It doesn't have any devices. So let's click on scan. Okay, for the scan, we're going to turn on the flashlight, and there is a QR code at the back of this access point. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, so for the device name, let's just name this one RAP52 for now, for the sake of testing. So add, Okay, then after that one, you'll be able to see here Wi-Fi settings. And for the Wi-Fi settings, this will be your SSID. Okay, for the settings, let's just say RAP52 again for the Wi-Fi SSID or the name and the password. Let's just say test 12345 asterisk. Where's asterisk? Okay. Just to make sure, 12345 asterisk, and the project name is, maybe let's name it Piso Wi-Fi 2. Okay, and the device password, maybe let's just put the same name, 12345 asterisk. Then after that one, save, click OK, and it will create the access point or register the access point on your Ruijie cloud application. Guys, it's free for life, as I can tell that it's free cloud management, okay, on this specification, and maybe of course on its actual box. Okay, lifetime free cloud management, guys. That's good. And now I think we're already completed. So let's try to check if we already have that SSID available. So piece of Wi-Fi. So maybe let's click on this one. Okay, and there you have it. We already have our RAP52 SSID, and click on that one. Then of course the password that we have set is test12345 asterisk, just to make sure. Okay, and hit connect. And there you have it, guys. We are already connected with excellent connection, and we're good to go. And next would be, guys, testing. For the testing, we will have a series of tests, but of course, the most important one is the outdoor testing for Piso Wi-Fi business, or if you have a large farm outside your house, or just want to have a great range outside the house, this is where it actually shines. We're going to test it with the first is range test, on how far we can have internet connection connected to this one. I believe it's around 100 meters or so. And of course, what good is a range if you cannot actually play on that one, or if it is not stable? So we're going to test a Mobile Legend game later on this access point on the farthest location that we can reach when we have a good signal. Okay guys, right now we are outside the house and we're going to do an actual range test. Okay, for the range test, we are currently connected on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network of this RAP52. Let's just make sure. Okay, and connect. And again, double check. Yes, as you can see, it's 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. And after that one, we're going to do a baseline testing, just standing in front of this RAP52. Okay, and converge and hit go. Okay guys, and right now we are able to get 463 Mbps for download while 458 Mbps for upload. And let's try to move further away. Okay guys, I hope you can still see the access point on that light. And we're going to do a speed test again on this location. Okay, and on this location, we are able to get 236 Mbps for download while 343 Mbps for upload. Now, let's try to move further away. Okay, guys, and I believe that's more than double again. And let's hit test on this location. And guys, that is the area, and I'm putting the actual range on this test. You can see it here. Then hit test. Okay, and currently we're able to get 227 Mbps for download and 272 Mbps for upload. Now, let's try to move further away. Okay, guys, and we're further away. I still hope you can see that location, the light from that one. It's dark. And let's test on this location. Okay, and we're still able to get 219 Mbps for download while 232 Mbps for upload on this location. Let's move further away. Okay guys, and there is still line of sight from this location, and let's do hit test on this one. And again, we are still able to hit 218 Mbps for download while 210 Mbps for upload. Of course, let's try to move further away again. Okay guys, I think we're still in line of sight, and let's try to check our connection if we're still connected on that one, and cancel and click on it again. And guys, signal is still excellent on this location on the RAP52, and we're still connected on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. But of course, this is somewhere around 100 meters or more. And let's do test on this location. And guys, on this location, we are still able to get around 144 Mbps for download while 147 Mbps for upload on this location. And that's a great thing. And that is on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. And there you have it guys. The range, it's there. Of course, what good is a range test if you will not be able to play properly or it is not stable connection? So of course, we're going to do a gaming test, Mobile Legends. That is the actual RAP 52, and guys, we are getting single digit latency just to make sure that we're connected over Wi-Fi and the data is turned off. Let's try to make sure that our Wi-Fi we're connected on the RAP52. And again guys, this is the this is the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network where we still had a great speed test a while ago. So let's try to continue our game. Okay, sorry for that one guys. Single digit latency on around 100 meters range. That is really great. Okay, oh sorry. This is the access point. Okay, just make sure this is turned on and powered on. That was also insane. Gaming Mobile Legends at those range. You can actually try to review my other review of the access point. Yes, some were able to give us the great range test, but of course, this one is a great gaming experience as well for that one. Of course, now, a lot of you will ask if it is good in outdoor, should it also be good in indoor? Guys, honestly, for the outdoor access point, I usually recommend or tell my viewers that if it is built for outdoor access point, yes, it will be great for that one. And for indoor, it would not be as great as the outdoor one. And you have seen it before on my other videos that definitely using it indoor with wall barriers, it's not good at wall penetrating. But let's try to check if this one is also capable of doing wall penetration inside the house. Okay, guys, for the indoor test, of course, we're going to do a baseline testing again inside the house. And just to be transparent, we are still connected on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network of this RAP52. We disabled the 2.4 just to make sure that we're getting the performance on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Click on this one. And as you can see here, it's 5 GHz frequency. Okay. Then, of course, let's do the baseline testing for the speed test. Okay, and currently we are able to get 384 Mbps per download while 449 Mbps per upload. Now, let's try to move on the bedroom. Okay guys, as you can see here, that is the access point, and this is a solid wooden door. Okay, and of course, we're going to close the door as well. And inside the bedroom, let's do test again. Okay, and as you can see, we have a little bit of drop speed Okay, and right now we are only getting 283 Mbps per download while 300 Mbps per upload, and that is still a great performance even on wall penetration or door penetration. Now let's try to move on the other side. Okay guys, you can see that is in there, and I would just like to show you that this is actually a solid concrete wall. And of course, let's try behind that one, and not just one. Let's try to move further away. This is again a solid concrete wall. Okay, let's turn it on. Okay, we're on the other side. Two walls, two barrier, and we're still connected on the RAP52. But let's hit test. Okay guys, and right now we are still able to get 149 Mbps per download while 128 Mbps per upload on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Now let's try to move on the roof deck. Okay, as you can see here again, this is a solid concrete wall, and we have a thick layer of wood and concrete on the stairs. Okay, that is the location. And guys, look at this one. This is still concrete. And let's try to move again on the roof deck. Let's turn this on. Okay guys, solid concrete flooring with tiles. Okay, and of course on the roof deck, we have still a connection on that one. Okay, just to make sure, RAP52 and signal strength is actually poor, but let's try to check if we can still get a connection or speed test on this one. And there you have it guys, we are able to get 5 Mbps per download while 5 Mbps per upload, and still connected on the RAP52 on this location, just to make sure. Okay, and yes, RAP52. Okay, and that is a great performing access point. And there you have it, inside the house, the range test. Yes, definitely it is somehow, it's great actually. One wall, two walls, two wall barrier, it's great. But unfortunately for the roof deck, yes, it's the really hardest area to connect to if your source of Wi-Fi connection is on the second floor, because we have a thick concrete floor for that one. It was really trying hard to connect, but unfortunately it's not great experience on the roof deck. But if you're just doing it in between walls, maybe one or two, it will also do great. But of course, let's try to do gaming test as well. Okay guys, right now we're going to test this game Mobile Legends again, and as you can see here on the roof deck, we are not able to game properly, or we're reconnecting. And just to make sure, we are connected again on the RAP52 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. And yes, a while ago we are only getting this link speed, and let's try to move further closer just to make sure if we will have a great gaming experience even on the two wall barrier. Okay. Okay, now we're on one wall barrier. You can see here the access point is on the other side, and we're getting single digit latency for this one. Okay. Okay, so of course this location for the access point is single digit latency. Let's try to move again on the two wall barrier. Okay, first wall, and again second wall with a lot of toys. Okay. Single digit latency, still single digit latency for this one. Okay. Great gaming experience even on a two wall barrier inside the house. And of course, let's try to do again on the bedroom access point. Okay. Sorry. And again, one inside. Let's try to sit. Okay. Guys, no issue at all we are getting single digit latency on gaming Mobile Legends. Okay, for the gaming test inside the house, yes, definitely we were able to game on some areas with one wall blocking and of course the bedroom, but unfortunately for the roof deck, it's really hard to connect on that one. But yes, on wall penetration it will be great, but on the roof deck again, since we have a really thick concrete flooring, it will not be able to give us good connection in the roof deck. But bottom line is, in between walls, yes, it's great as well. And there you have it, guys. For the verdict, this is definitely a great access point. It honestly exceeds my expectations. The range is impressive. Ruijie indicates up to 400 meters on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. I don't have that kind of area to fully test that entire radius or range, but even at 100 meters, I was still able to get a strong and stable signal. The best part is, single-digit latency while playing Mobile Legends, super smooth, and maybe with other games as well. For indoors, it also performs really well, of course, if your main use is actually indoor only. A dedicated indoor access point might be even better. Overall, this is a highly recommended access point, and the only downside that I can see for this one is that it doesn't include a PoE injector inside the box. Other than that, it is fantastic, and the price is around 3,000 plus, and that's a great deal as well. If you have questions and comments or suggestion, comment down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day, stay safe, and bye!